Holy crap, it's some Forza Motorsport 7. Things are a little crazy out there in public, so we're just going to sit inside and play some video games. RREK made this awesome Metallica livery for the Toyota NASCAR, and GTR, Metallica, that is just superb. I love it so much. I decided to take this NASCAR out, and it's pretty much a stock challenge as well as a livery show-off, as I'm going against GT cars as well as Hypercars and overpowered sports cars. So here we are. Yes, Marina. Pretty much in last. I'm at a disadvantage here when I race these cars because their top speed is much higher than mine, and we have this guy in the TVR just plowing through me. Quiche Slayer as we go around Nurburgring. Yes, Marina was pretty much a boring race, and now the next one is Nurburgring. Hit the wall pretty hard there. Guy doesn't go around me, he tries to go through me. I'm in the middle of the road here, trying to get out of the way. And yeah, this was a fun race for sure. I almost backed out because Nurburgring is quite intimidating, and I'm unfamiliar with driving these cars, to be honest. He goes a little too wide into the beach and then cuts in a little too much, bounces off me, and there's a ghosted car there, so I'm up into 6th place. So far, not too bad. Coming out of the double hairpin turns there, I was recording this through the Xbox, and you have to click on the Xbox button and hit X to record, which kind of, online, it doesn't really pause. So this Ferrari got around me. Unfortunately, he is a slow person, not very good in this car, and he's all over the road. The last time I tried to lunge and I ran into him and gave him his spot back, but this time, not giving him his spot back. I think that was a clean move. There was some contact there, but that was roughing it. That was racing. Now that Ferrari is right behind me. For sure that Ferrari should be hitting 230 miles an hour. But look at this. Going down the back straight, I went defensive to kind of mess him up, and he was going to go around me. He can't pass me. But we're both going to DNF, and he just lunges right in front of me, and he'll finish in 7th place, and I finish in 8th. Now the next race is Sebring at dusk, and I think this looks rather cool, honestly. I'm glad I have the track limits on to help me see here. But that guy goes wide, bounces off me, goes into the grass. That gives me the advantage there. And that was pretty much it for that. That was like literally the only battle. This one's fun. This guy does not ghost at all. And I just try to go around him, and I keep hitting him. I don't know if it was the friction assist, where you pretty much become a magnet. But there was no ghosting there. That guy just created a roadblock for me, and I tried to get around him as best as I could, and that was the result, and we got stuck together. All of these cars, that guy's in an OP car there, so he's just going to move along, and I fall back into 9th place as we enter lap 5. Now, some of these races were just 1 or 2 battles. Maybe one, just like the last one at Sebring. Just one turn was all that was worth showing. But, so that guy's going to make a mistake and then just disappear, leaving the race. I get beside Terror there just for a second, as he's right behind me, staring down the back end of the GTR Merginator Metallica NASCAR. And I'm holding my own here. I got traction control on this time. I wanted to see if it was beneficial, and yes and no. Well, the black car here, he hits the wall, and so I'm not dead last anymore, jumping into 8th place, and that was the end of that race. And here we are at Spa, turn 1 debauchery. I was in last place, and I got all the way up to 12th place in the very first turn. We're going through Eau Rouge. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to let off the throttle just a little bit, and this guy just comes out of nowhere and plows into me like crazy. I'm up into 12th place. There's a lot of smoke clouds going on up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars kind of collecting each other there. And I get up into 7th place, and that was a lot of fun. I was a little nervous I was going to hit somebody here. This guy and that one, and the OP, what are they, McLarens? Or Lotuses? Yeah, they are just destroying the field here at Spa. Really fast cars. Big battle up ahead. It's 4 cars wide going into this turn, and they're battling so hard. I'm just going to kind of stick my nose in here and see if I can get any positions. I do gain one position, try to take a really solid line through here, and I spin the tires. A little bit of oversteer. Those two make contact. This guy's trying to go through me instead of around me. Vicious Django bouncing off my rear end, trying to push his way through. I've gained 3 positions after all that battling, and I'm up into 6th place. Later on in lap 3, I've fallen back into 14th because, yeah, again, I was trying to record through my Xbox, and I tried to do it at the very final section, and I lost a bunch of positions, and this was a huge accident. I was just trying to go around him, and then we got stuck. He sim-twitched into the wall there, so I come to a complete stop to give him his position back, and he makes a mistake. He's kind of all over the place. That guy's into the wall, turning into a ghost, so at least I'm not in last place anymore. And this guy's all over the place so bad that, you know what, I waited long enough. I'm going to go around him. That way I'm up into 15th place. The next race at Lime Rock. Here we are at lap 3. Some fun action happening here. This guy, I don't know if he had the automatic braking on, but every single lap he kept braking at the top of the hill there. So finally, even though I hit him a couple times at the top of that hill, I got around him quite easily. Thankfully, he took that one turn a little too soon, and I was able to get around him on the outside. Now this guy, this pushy boy here, spoiler alert, just gets me right out of the way. There's nothing I could do there. I thought I had a pretty good line, my speed was good, and that's pretty much it. I'm just going to show you this epic start here. Actually, it's a terrible start. I was in position 6. I was in 6th place. Dropped all the way down to 14th place, but you know, Monza, short. Look at all this. I'm going to get my positions and then some. That guy's turned around. I'm in 7th place. I'm back into 6th here. And I'm going to get around him for 5th place. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next race. Bye-bye.